Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 60.5, and we're continuing to kind of play around with trying to figure out how we can do some ambient sounds. And we just did a whole bunch of sound design. We filled up all these banks with a bunch of audio clips from the Kai MPC Live and from the Iridium, Waldorf Iridium, running things through the blooper, mood, sometimes generation loss, or whatever combination we wanted, and recorded these different clips. So what I'm trying to do is a couple things to note. We want to be able to play them, and I actually have an envelope set up here. Let's turn that off. So it just starts playing immediately, which is kind of okay, but when it gets to the end, it's not going to fade out very smoothly. And another problem is, with gate on, as soon as I let go of the pad, it's going to go. So I think we want something that we can kind of keep playing to be able to do this as like a bit more of an ambient track. And I think you want to turn the release on up for the end here. But as you can see, it's only going to fade out a little bit at the end here. And if we come in for the next pad, you know, we're gonna have to go I think we just need to go through and turn gate on for all of the, or gate off for all of these. Maybe we want looping for some of them, but that becomes also a different problem because with looping on, you can only start and stop it immediately. So I think what we want is just something where we can start it, kind of bring in some different things. I do think you want the release up. You can already hear we get some like kind of mixing problems. So, and again, I'm just trying to kind of do some of these so we can hear what we got. Honestly, as I'm listening to these, I'm kind of thinking you probably want to also adjust the start and stop time. This one's super quiet compared to everything else. So I might even need to go do some editing. It's okay, we're just working on some of the settings right now. We have a lot here. All right, I'll just keep going. Stop those. Back into this. This is a nice long one. So, like this. It's okay, but we might need to normalize it. Now it's very loud. So if we go to pitch speed, I think you have to probably do all these by ear to get the volume levels where you want. Yeah, this is where we had the bad recording because the cable was going crazy. But let's just keep going. I probably want to fade out on this one. All right. Yeah, this one's going to need... This probably needs to be normalized and then drop down. $60 maybe. Yeah, this one needs a release on it. You can tell like some of these like higher pitched sounds don't need to be as loud. That one need to release. This one probably does too. So, I mean, I could go, I don't know, I think I'm going to probably end this video in a little bit, but I think the main point here is, for me, and what I'm going to suggest you try and do is, if you're going to try and do something like this, I think you just need to record longer sections. Then you can use your start and end to adjust where you want them to start and end. Like, do you want to start and kind of build in slowly, like some of these do. Maybe not those two, but you know, have it kind of like start like these kind of evolve themselves. They sound pretty good together, but like some of these other ones, they get kind of muddy. So I think you're going to want to just play it and figure out what works well together, what doesn't. I suspect it's going to be figuring out where you need to put some of the release on some of these so you have an envelope that will make it kind of fade out so you don't get like the really hard sounds as things come in and out. And you're going to need to be listening to know when something's going to fade out, or have a view, like the envelope view, where you can kind of look like, okay, this is about to end. And I think if you hold value knob down, no, was it shift value? I'll have to come back and figure it out. There was a button combination so you could select a pad without triggering it. I'm just forgetting what it is offhand, but you can do that, and it ought to show you where you are in the play cycle. Yeah, like some of these just don't go well together. And I feel like, you know, you can play these as you kind of see fit. I mean, it's just kind of noise. So, yeah, you, I guess, could just end it manually. We're over here. So we're about halfway through. Bring something else in. So, yeah, I gotta think about how I want to progress this, but I feel like I'm at least getting a little bit somewhere. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.